Have you ever seen a photo so quiet that it somehow says everything? No dramatic caption. No emotional confession. Just one image uploaded in the middle of the night, and within minutes, deleted. Yet those few minutes were enough to send the entire internet into a frenzy. Recently, Zhao unexpectedly became the center of attention after fans noticed that she briefly updated her social media before quickly removing the post. Although it disappeared almost immediately, sharp-eyed followers managed to save screenshots, and what they saw left many people feeling unexpectedly emotional. Gone was the glamorous actress who lights up every red carpet and variety show. Instead, the photo showed Zhao sitting quietly by a window beneath soft, dim lighting. She wore little or no visible makeup. Her expression wasn't dramatic, but there was something undeniably lonely in her eyes. She didn't write a single word. No explanation. No hint about what she was thinking. And perhaps that silence spoke louder than any caption ever could. Almost instantly, social media exploded with questions. Was she simply exhausted? Had something happened behind the scenes? Was she going through a difficult period that fans knew nothing about? No one had answers, but thousands of people suddenly found themselves looking at Zhao in an entirely different way. For years, audiences have become accustomed to seeing her as the cheerful girl who always smiles. Whether she's promoting a drama, attending fashion events, filming variety shows, or greeting fans during live broadcasts, Zhao has built a reputation for being bright, energetic, and endlessly optimistic. Her smile has almost become part of her public image. But perhaps that's also why this single photo hit people so hard. It reminded everyone of something we often forget. Behind every celebrity is an ordinary human being. Someone who becomes tired. Someone who feels pressure. Someone who has moments when smiling becomes difficult. Over the past several years, Zhao's career has accelerated at an incredible pace. One successful drama after another. Brand endorsements. Magazine shoots. Commercial campaigns. Interviews. Live streams. Film productions. International appearances. Her calendar has rarely had room for rest. While the audience sees glamorous dresses and flashing cameras, very few people see what happens after the lights go out. The endless travel. The physical exhaustion. The emotional pressure that comes from constantly living under public scrutiny. Perhaps that was exactly why so many people felt protective after seeing that late-night photo. For a brief moment, the superstar disappeared. What remained was simply a young woman sitting alone with her thoughts. Just as discussions about Zhao continued spreading across social media, another unexpected detail quietly caught everyone's attention. This time, it involved Liying. On the very same evening, Liying had completed a scheduled public appearance. Normally, once his work is finished, he leaves the venue without much delay. It's something fans have noticed many times before. But according to people at the event, this night felt different. Instead of leaving immediately, he remained behind for quite some time. Initially, nobody thought much of it. Then another discovery fueled even more discussion. Fans noticed that Liying had interacted with a social media post centered around encouragement, emotional support, and standing beside those going through difficult times. It wasn't a speech. It wasn't an interview. It wasn't a carefully planned public statement. It was only a small online action. Yet in today's internet culture, even the smallest gesture can become a major topic of conversation. Almost immediately, people began asking the obvious question. Was this connected to Zhao Luzi? Of course, it didn't take long for fans to revisit the history between the two actors. Ever since they worked together, audiences have continued praising their remarkable chemistry on screen. Their performances felt effortless. Their conversations flowed naturally. Their emotional scenes felt genuine rather than rehearsed. Many viewers still revisit clips of their work together today because of that unique connection. It wasn't simply romance that people remembered. It was trust, understanding, comfort, the feeling that the two performers genuinely understood each other's rhythm as actors. That kind of chemistry isn't something audiences easily forget. Then, just as online discussions were beginning to settle, another detail reignited everything. Some observant netizens noticed that Wu Lei's studio account had interacted with a comment during the growing online conversation. The comment itself was incredibly simple. May every hard-working person be treated gently by the world. Just one sentence. Yet thousands of people suddenly felt emotional. Many believed those words perfectly described Zhao Luzi. A hard-working actress. Someone who always appears strong. Someone who continues moving forward despite enormous expectations. Someone who, like everyone else, may simply wish for a little understanding. The comment section quickly filled with emotional responses. Some thanked Wu Lei for what they saw as a quiet act of kindness. Others said the interaction reminded them that genuine support doesn't always require grand declarations. Sometimes, the most meaningful comfort comes from the smallest actions. A simple greeting. A thoughtful message. A silent presence. A reminder that someone understands. Perhaps that is why this story resonated far beyond celebrity gossip. It touched something deeply familiar. Many people admitted that Zhao Luzi's late-night photo reflected exactly how they feel in their own lives. They spend the day smiling. They complete their responsibilities. They encourage everyone around them. But once night falls, they are finally alone with their emotions. That quiet loneliness felt incredibly real. And Wu Lei's subtle gesture represented something equally familiar. The friend who checks on you without asking too many questions. The colleague who quietly offers encouragement. The person who doesn't try to solve every problem, but simply lets you know you're not facing them alone. That kind of support often becomes unforgettable. As discussions continued, the conversation gradually shifted away from celebrity speculation. Instead, people began talking about kindness, empathy, understanding. Many users shared personal experiences of burnout, emotional exhaustion, and the pressure of pretending everything is fine. Others admitted they had once believed successful people never struggled emotionally. But Zhao Luzi's photo reminded them that achievement doesn't eliminate stress. Fame doesn't erase loneliness. And popularity certainly doesn't guarantee happiness. In today's entertainment industry, where every action is analyzed and every expression becomes a headline, genuine sincerity feels increasingly rare. Every post is dissected. Every interview is interpreted. Every interaction becomes another rumor. Because of that environment, even the smallest authentic moment can leave an enormous impression. Whether or not Wu Lei intended his actions to be connected with Zhao Luzi may never be known. Perhaps it was coincidence. Perhaps it wasn't. Only the people involved know the truth. But maybe that's no longer the most important question. The reason millions of people kept discussing this story wasn't because they were searching for confirmation of a relationship. Instead, they were reminded of something much more meaningful. Mutual respect. Quiet encouragement. Human warmth. Those qualities often matter far more than sensational headlines. Over the years, countless rumors have linked Wu Lei and Zhao Luzi. Some fans hope they will collaborate again. Others simply enjoy watching their interactions. And naturally, speculation appears whenever the two names are mentioned together. Yet beyond all the rumors, many viewers continue admiring something much simpler. They respect each other. They support one another professionally. And they consistently leave audiences with the impression that kindness still exists in an industry often dominated by competition. Wu Lei himself has undergone remarkable growth throughout his career. From a child actor to one of the industry's most respected young performers, he has gradually built a reputation not only through talent, but also through professionalism. Directors praise his dedication. Co-stars describe him as humble. Staff members often mention his respectful attitude behind the scenes. Perhaps that explains why even his smallest actions are frequently interpreted as sincere. Not because they are dramatic, but because they feel authentic. And authenticity is something audiences value more than ever. The same can be said for Zhao Luzi. Despite enormous popularity, she has always been known for her approachable personality and genuine interactions with fans. Perhaps that's why so many people immediately wanted to protect her after seeing that quiet late-night image. People weren't reacting only to a celebrity. They were reacting to another human being. Someone who, despite all her success, still experiences moments of vulnerability just like everyone else. Looking back, perhaps this entire story was never really about rumors. It wasn't about trending hashtags. It wasn't even about whether Wu Lei's online activity carried a hidden meaning. Instead, it became a reminder that compassion still has the power to unite millions of strangers. One quiet photograph. One simple sentence. One small gesture. Together, they sparked conversations about empathy, emotional health, and the importance of supporting one another during difficult moments. Sometimes the strongest connections aren't created through dramatic declarations. They are built through quiet understanding. As fans continue wishing Zhao Luzi strength and happiness in the days ahead, many also hope that Wu Lei continues to remain the thoughtful, grounded person so many colleagues have described over the years. Most importantly, perhaps this story leaves all of us with a gentle reminder. Life isn't easy for anyone. Behind every smile may be hidden exhaustion. Behind every success may be unseen struggles. And sometimes, all it takes to brighten someone's darkest night is a kind word, a supportive gesture, or simply letting them know they don't have to face everything alone. What do you think about this story? Do you believe Zhao Lu's late-night post reflected genuine exhaustion, or do you think fans may have been reading too much into a brief moment? And what are your thoughts on Wu Lei's quiet gesture that sparked so much discussion? Share your opinions in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest entertainment news and celebrity updates. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video.